this
Money does
generation,
allow me to make
but
a
in this
point.
generation right now,
Allow me
if
to
you
make
don't
my
have
point. You had
money,
your chance.
if you
Allow
don't
me to
have
make my
money,
point.
love fades,
That's not it.
and
That's not
is
always the case. That's what I'm
and
trying
it
to
and
say.
it has been set by
No,
a
I
particular
disagree.
gender.
Just telling your
Actually,
daughters
you
to
know.
be
You see what you
responsible
people are
enough
doing
and
now.
not.
I'm
No,
trying to
it's
make a
true.
point. You
Oh
won't
yeah,
allow me
good.
make a
Oh yeah,
point.
go on, go on, go
So
on.
I know how we do it here on True or False. We give you the two sides that they add to a story, and we give you real talk, real stories, giving it hot or keeping it hot. So I have a question for both of you, right? In this our generation, we have gold digging women and gold digging men equally. So my question is,
But there are more gold digging women.
just allow me. Don't even start. The question is, in our generation or in a generation like ours, in this age and time,
Yeah.
does money automatically equate to love? Are they tantamount to each other?
This is a
Mr.
very
James.
Okay, in this our generation, I think in this generation actually money is equals to love.
So whatever
In this
you're saying, you
generation.
have to back it up.
Yeah. In this generation, actually, money is equals to love. But in the previous generation, like 10 years before,
Mr.
yeah,
Basi is smiling.
yeah, like let me say, starting from the 2000 up, I think money has been equal with love, but below, it wasn't so. And why? Because right now I've seen a lot of relationship that money defines the love that they have for each other. Once there is no money,
It means there's automatically no
it
love.
means there is no love. And the generation of ladies we have now, they are not ready to commit into any relationship without money. And the men that we even have right now, they are not ready to go into any relationship
Without
without
sex.
money too.
They are not ready to go into any
Understand?
relationship without sex.
No,
Call it what it is.
no. I will not say sex because what we are discussing here is money and love.
It's both ways now. The ladies don't want to be in a relationship
Not
without
money,
money,
love,
and the
and
men
sex.
don't want a relationship without.
Okay, because right now we now have a lot of men in their 30s and 40s that they are not ready to be committed to any woman, and they are not ready to get married yet
Theirs is not a function of
because
money.
of money.
yeah.
A lot of them are not financially stable because of the demands out there, and these men have been in relationships, so they know that, okay, now if I'm this relationship and I'm spending this much and this woman is demanding this much, if we go into the marriage, how am I able to cope? So no man actually wants to go there for someone's daughter to come and see him finish or disgrace him or talk to him anyhow. Understand? But from the 2000 below, it was love whether you have money or not. Now they believe that money comes along the way, and relationship were built well structured, and they all grow well. And that is why if you look at the percentage of divorce that we have now, starting from the 2000, it is more higher than what we have back then. And so I'll just stop here so my colleagues too they can add to it. Yeah,
So,
thank you.
Mr. Basi, what do you think? Does love automatically equate to money in a
I
generation
wanted
like
to
ours?
ask when Mr. James was answering. I wanted to ask: are you defining based on your personal perspective about the things that have built your ideology, or are you answering because of what is
No, I
prevalent
can't be. I can't
in
be.
our
I cannot.
generation?
I cannot. This the
Yes,
the
no. He
podcast
said
is not about
No.
me now.
he said
Yeah, I
So
think
I cannot
I
you
am
answer
answered based
asking.
on what is prevalent in the
Yes,
generation,
what
right?
is
Yes,
of your
And you
yes,
said,
yes, yes,
okay,
yes,
not
yes,
in
yes,
based
this
off
our
of my own
generation, yes,
ideology.
Yeah,
what is prevalent is the fact that ladies,
Yeah.
because that love is not a function of gender. I can love.
Yeah.
Abi, then you can love.
Obviously, everybody has the innate
Yeah.
ability to love
Innate
now.
ability to love. So what is love? That is it. Because if we cannot define properly what love is, then we cannot say, look at what sponsors love.
Okay.
You
So
get what I'm
maybe,
saying? So
maybe
as a man now, because when you say does is money equals
equate
to
love,
love,
yeah.
I think you are somehow contextualizing it, saying
Yes,
okay,
I'm
it is
contextualizing it
based
because you hear people say if you don't get money, and I know they do.
who is a particular gender that always say that, right?
No. Yeah, true.
Exactly.
Yeah, particular
No.
gender that
Yes.
says that.
If we are going to help anybody who is listening to this podcast, actually, we have to be as realistic
I
as
agree.
possible.
Yeah, it's a particular gender that
So that means
often says
is
that.
it that you are saying that money means love to a particular gender, and then another thing means love to another gender.
When you put it like that, it means we're digressing from the original context.
You see,
yes.
what is the original context?
No, but you put it like
is
the question.
money equates love, and
Yes, that
when
was
we are
the
talking
question.
about love,
But
who
when you
has
now
the
start
ability
saying,
to love?
Does it mean this to a gender and that to another gender?
who has the
You've
ability
already
to love?
displaced the whole thing now.
I didn't displace anything. Who has the ability to love? A
Everybody
man can
has
love.
the ability
a
to
woman
love.
can love. That means if you're saying that is money equal to love, you are saying a particular gender, money is equal to
I
love.
don't like the fact that
for
you're
them.
making this
Then-
gender. You're being gender biased. I don't like the fact that you're making yes. I don't
No,
like the
you are
fact that you're
being-
making
You are
yes.
being human biased.
I don't like the
Because
fact that you're making it
you're
about the
being
particular
human
gender.
biased.
That was not the question that was asked, right? As much as we try to express our thoughts and all of that, let's try to
Okay.
stay within frame. The question asked was, in a generation like ours,
Yeah.
does money automatically equate love? Like when Mr. James was talking, he said that there are men well over 30s who don't want to be in committed relationship for the singular reason that they feel they don't have money enough. So they feel because they don't have money, they can't get
Then-
love.
exactly-
So that's what I'm
exactly
saying.
what
It's
I'm
not
saying.
a gender
They
thing.
can't get love. Wait,
Don't make it
listen.
a gender
But that
thing.
means they themselves, they have the ability to love, but they feel like they don't have the ability to be loved.
So why are you making it
So
about
that
a
means
particular
in
gender?
a particular gender,
There was no
it
do
is
women
not-
love because of money in this thing.
Okay, that means
There was nothing like that in the question.
That's what I'm saying.
So don't frame the
Now,
question in your own
the question
perspective.
is already flawed.
It's
because
not.
we're talking about human beings
Yes.
being able to love each other effectively.
So why are you bringing
So
gender
that's what I'm
into
saying.
it?
That means in the presence of money, a particular kind of people
No.
is able to love.
No.
Then when it's absent,
Mr. James,
a particular
is it
kind
that
of
you have a
people-
problem comprehending the question? Because I'm not understanding.
I don't have any problem comprehending
because
the
what
question.
you're
You
saying-
have a problem.
You're
asking a
bringing
proper
gender
question.
bias into it, and I'm not
I'm
liking
not bringing
it. I'm not
it.
finding
I'm
it
not
funny.
bringing
The
gender bias
question
because
said,
if we should
know-
love,
This is how people fail
if we
exams.
should, if we should
Now,
love,
so then they take fail
listen,
exams.
if we should love, let me tell you, that is what I'm saying. What is love? And when we define love, who has the ability to love? Every human being has the ability to love. So that means when we now
so
start
why are
talking
you
about
making it about a gender?
that's
Since
what I'm
we're
saying.
talking about
when
both
we are now
women
talking
and men
about
alike.
when we are talking about whether money equates love, and then he made a comment. That's why I was asking him, are you answering this question based on your full understanding of what love is? Are you asking this question based on what is prevalent in this our society?
It's what's
if
prevalent,
you are
obviously.
saying this, that means somebody who has not actually known anything about love. Let's assume you are somebody who is naive. A 13-year-old person is listening to this
A 13-year-old
podcast.
person doesn't have any business falling in love at
You
this
see,
time.
you see the problem.
Yes.
But then you know that
There are other things
12-year-old
you should be
people
doing
are
with
they are
your-
losing their virginity,
Yeah.
right?
No, it doesn't make it right. And they're losing their virginity does not mean they're in
But
love.
that is the reality. That's the reality. It is
You
happening.
see, you are
That's what I'm
digressing
saying.
so much. You're
Yeah,
bringing too much bits and pieces
we want to
into it.
make.
It's a
no,
very
I'm not
straightforward
digressing.
topic.
I'm even
Or
trying
question.
to. I'm even trying to help you so that
What
you
do you mean
understand
by
the question you're
13-year-olds
asking.
and 12-year-olds are losing their
Because
virginity? Does that equate to love?
that's what I'm saying.
So if a 13-year-old
It
loses
is
her
not-
virginity, does
it
that
is
mean that
not-
she's in love?
That is an anomaly. And your
Obviously.
question is it's
How is the
abnormal.
question abnormal?
It's an abnormal
Make
question
it
because
make sense. How?
You know, why is abnormal is because when you talk about love, everybody has the ability to love. If it was
That's
a
my
pa-
point exactly. See how you're shooting yourself in the feet. Everybody has the ability
Ability
to love,
to
but then
love.
you are streamlining it down to a
But
particular gender.
you agreed with what
You're
Mr.
making
James
this
said
about
because
gender
Mr.
wars.
James said no. Mr. James
only
mentioned
drew
that
from what he
a
said.
man no. Mr. James said categorically that a man who does not think that he has money enough most times stays in his shell until he feels like he's enough to go out there and find love because he feels that he will be judged based. You've already answered the question.
How?
That means for a particular kind of people, for me now, I can love a lady unconditionally.
You are
I don't
unbelievable.
really-
See how
no,
you just
I don't
managed
really-
to wriggle
I didn't wriggle
gender
anything.
into this whole
I
thing.
didn't wriggle gender
That's
into
what
it.
you did.
I'm trying to define
That's
what
exactly
love is.
what you did.
Let me tell you what love is. Let me tell you what love is. Do you know that love is the
You are
ability?
there laughing.
For me,
you're there
Yeah.
laughing. Instead of it to clarify, he's
No,
trying to what you said. You're busy laughing.
because
because you
me
see-
now, I care about you now.
What Mr. James is saying,
Unconditionally. Look at
it is not far from the truth.
What do you mean it's not far from the
reality.
truth?
If you want
When
to
I
answer
asked
this
my
question
question,
Yeah.
it didn't have
That's
anything
a-
to do with gender.
No,
Does
sure,
Does
it does
love
not have
equate
anything.
to money in our generation? A, yes. B, no. It's a very straightforward thing. And
No,
then you back
yeah,
up your response
but-
with answers.
But what you are
Or
still
with
trying
Mr. James said something. Oh,
But-
I mean, I've not even answered your question. I'm even saying, highlighting what Mr. James said because
I
that
still
thing he said,
highlighted it.
you agreed with it, and then
Yeah,
you
now.
felt like what he said is in consonance with the question you asked. But what I'm answering is not in consonance with the question you
because
asked.
you're bringing,
Because you
you're
felt
making
like
it about gender.
because he
He
felt
talked
like
about
we've
it
talked
from the
about
women's
gender.
perspective, and he talked about it from the men's perspective. He didn't
Ah,
say
then
that
take it like
is
that. Now, thank
only
God
a
that
particular
the
gender
fact that you
that does
felt
not have the ability
the fact that
to
you
love.
feel attacked means that the question
I
has
don't
been
feel
properly
attacked.
answered.
No. I
be
don't feel
properly
like that.
answered.
I feel
That
like
means
you're not
it means
doing-
love for a particular gender,
No.
and then it does not mean
I
love
think,
for a particular
My point exactly.
gender.
You
You're
see-
making it
you see,
there
but-
about a gender. You're
me.
being gender
Because-
biased. That's
Excuse
what
me.
I'm saying.
Now you
There's no need
Try
answering
to
the
answer
question
it
because
objectively
this question
without
you know
bringing
to
gender
everything.
wars
You know.
into it.
Excuse me.
How
Sorry.
can you objectively
Excuse-
answer something that is not objective
Because
in the
there
first
was
place?
no
You
gender
cannot.
in the beginning.
Mr. Basi and Shine.
It's
Okay.
a flawed question.
How?
I
Very
am
flawed.
coming. Wait first, please. Now, you guys too needs to understand that now you see this money and love thing. Money and love in this generation. Say if we are trying to
why we have
expatiate
a lot of moral
on
decadence.
it and drag it long. Now there is always a cause for a particular action. Understand? Good.
Cause and reaction.
Yeah, but I don't want to actually dive into there. But if
Let's not go there, because if we go there,
but you know
we
that
cannot come back.
if we are to discuss on this topic very very deep, we will dive into it, and there's always a cause.
We don't really
Understand?
have all the time. So
Yes, good.
basically, what I'm
So
going
we
to
don't
say
have
is-
all the time. So basically, I think we
think
what
are
I'm
just
going to
I've
say
actually
is
made
very
my
simple.
point
You
with
didn't make
everything
any
I've
points,
said.
yeah.
please. You made
So we are
mistake
just
and
trying
you didn't make any
to
points.
so
You
we are
did not
just
make
trying
any
to
points.
educate
What
the
I'm
younger
going to
ones
say,
out
yes,
there.
my
I guess.
perspective or my take on
Yeah.
this is that while it seems as though that's what is prevalent in our society, money does not automatically equate to love, right? Because there are people who don't have all the money in the world. They have people they love, or they have someone they love. They found true love regardless of their financial state, and it
In
works
itself,
for
there's
them.
nothing like true love, self.
And it
It's
works
either
for
you
them.
love somebody or you
I
don't.
said they found love.
It's
That's what
that
I
there
said.
is
Did I
love
say
or
true
there is no love. There's nothing. Yes, you
Did I
say
say
true
true
love.
love?
Now you see, sometimes if you say something, you forget. that you
Okay,
said
so
it.
I stand corrected.
There's nothing like it's
I
not like
stand
true love.
corrected,
It's
right?
either somebody is loved or they
I'm
are
trying
not
to
loved.
make a point. Allow me, or you go outside.
It's just what I'm saying. False hope.
Allow
It's either
me.
you have hope or you don't have hope.
So
There's nothing like
basically,
false
what
hope.
I'm going to say is why that looks like that's what's prevalent in our society.
Yeah.
Money does not automatically.
The reason I
equate
have
to
personal
love. Allow me now,
problem
for
with
Christ's
this is
sake.
because
But in this
Money doesn't-
generation,
allow me to make
but
a
in this
point.
generation right now,
allow me
if
to
you
make
don't
my
have
point.
money,
You had your chance.
if you
Allow
don't
me to
have
make my
money,
point.
love fades.
That's not it.
And
That's
it's-
not always the case. That's what I'm
and
trying
it
to say.
and it has been set
No,
by
I
a particular
disagree.
gender.
Just tell
Actually,
your daughters to
you know.
be
You see what you
responsible
are
enough
doing
for
now.
money.
I'm
No,
trying to
it's
make a
true.
point. You won't
Oh, yeah,
allow me to
good.
make a
Oh,
point.
yeah, go on, go on,
So
go on,
I'm
sorry.
basically trying to say that to our viewers and our YouTubers, right?
Yeah.
Everybody who comes across this, while that's what's prevalent in our society, it does not necessarily mean that love automatically or money automatically equates to love.
Yes.
People, or you can still find love regardless of your financial state. Money can come in later, but it doesn't mean that you will be love trapped or you will be completely denying the ability to find love simply because you don't have money. That's not what it is,
If
right?
you are-
So don't limit yourself to that. If you find somebody that you like, regardless of your financial state, tell the person you never really know. Don't limit yourself to this thing that these men are talking about in the studio here.
You
So
see?
that's what I can
You
say.
see?
That's my take on
When
this.
a woman try to divide
your
their
question.
own
Which
action,
question?
when a woman try to defend her own actions,
Because you asked the question, Mr. James made a comment. It was that comment that I had issues with.
no, my
that
comment was
somebody
very very
stays in
deep.
their shell.